What's good, YouTube? Giant Joe here, and finally returning to YouTube with some Pokemon. So yeah, it's been a little while. This is Pokemon Fire Red. As you can probably see, it's Fire Red Omega. Means it's harder because Drayano did his thing to it. Yeah, so we're back. This was originally going to be a Nuzlocke. It is not a Nuzlocke anymore because a YouTuber that I'm in his Discord server for, actually two of them, the community run, well, they're the same community run, is a Fire Red Omega team rotation challenge. So basically, what a team rotation challenge is, and I wish I could change the text speed. What a team rotation challenge is I'm saying basically a lot, is where every time there's a gym battle, you got to rotate your team. And by that, all the Pokemon you used, including those in the box, the PC, and their evolutionary lines can't be used anymore. But you can catch anything you want and form any sort of team you want for each gym. So, and you also must have a full team. So those are the rules. So the rules we'll be playing by. Yeah. So basically what that means is I have to I have my starter, and then I have to catch at least 5 more Pokemon before I take on Brock. And after I beat Brock, I have to immediately catch another Pokemon anywhere I want without advancing the story at all, so I can rotate my team. I'm also allowed to Rare Candy my new catch up to where I was at. I'm not sure if... I didn't come up with the rules, so I'm not sure what the consensus is, or like how this is supposed to work. But you're allowed to Rare Candy your team up to where you were when you beat the gym, but not higher than the gym's highest level or the gym's average level. So I think you'd be allowed to Rare Candy your whole team, because let's say what could happen? Let's say I want to use a Butterfree to take on Erica. I think her name's Erica. The grass type gym leader. Let's say if I want to use a Butterfree for that, I can go back to Viridian Forest, catch myself a Caterpie, and then Rare Candy it up to level 20 or wherever Erica is. I don't know the levels off the top of my head, but I'd be allowed to Rare Candy the Caterpie I go catch up to an appropriate level for where I'm at in the game. And I can do that with any Pokemon I decide to use for any particular gym. I'm also going... So I don't have the Rare Candies with me right now because we're not going to get that far in the game. You know, we're still going to be definitely not going to beat Brock this episode. Definitely not making it that far. So I gotta still Pokéhacks my Rare Candies in, or cheat code. Either one works as long as I get Rare Candies. But yeah, I'm back. I'm making a return. It is August, and last time I posted anything was, I think it was September of 2015. So basically what had happened was I started doing YouTube in high school. I graduated high school in 2015, and September was about a month into college, and I realized that college and YouTube isn't gonna work. So I dropped YouTube, as dropping college wasn't an option, because, you know, I got to get my education in, especially since I would like to be an engineer, and I do now have my engineering degree, so that's good. But I'm still going to school. I'm just in a master's program. It's only 1 year, and it seems kind of chill because I'm taking less units. Over the course of my 3 quarters, I only have to take was it 28 units towards my degree, which is not a lot for 3. That's I should know this. About 9 units a quarter, and full time's 12. So I'll be taking one fun class like every year to fill out my, or not every year, every quarter to fill out my course load. But it should be a bit easier on me because I was really going hard when it came to, oh, we gotta figure out what our starter is. Last digit is a 9. We get the last starter, and I'm quite happy with that. Or should I? No, I'm gonna stick with the whole ID number picks it. So the way I pick my starter is if the last digit's a 1 through 3, it's the first one, which is a Magby. Glad we don't have that. If it's a 4 through 6, it's the middle one, which is a Smoochum. And if it's a 7 through 9, which mine was a 9, we get Elekid, which is kind of disappointing considering I can't use him past the first gym. But it shouldn't make that big of a difference because the other 2 are weak to the gym anyway. The official gym type, it's not like Elekid's not weak to half the team anyway because half of the gym is still ground types, but it's fine. Also kind of unfortunate that you can't use your starter past the first gym in this, but oh well, here we are. Them's the rules we'll be playing by. In case you were wondering about the Discord servers that I got this community run from, the first one and the main one, the bigger one, is for the YouTuber Hardy Tech Yo-Yo. He came back just over a year ago and have retired just about a month ago again. So he's not making YouTube anymore, and we need a name for this Elekid. What do we want to call Elekid? I'm gonna call him Jim. I can't think of a name. Nope. All right. So yeah, the first Discord server, Hardy Tech Yo-Yo, he's the bigger YouTuber of the Discord servers I'm in, and this community run came from him. So a lot of other people in this server are doing the community run. I had originally started mine on my phone, but I decided, hey, I've been wanting to do Pokemon Fire Red Omega on my channel. Like I said, it was originally going to be a Nuzlocke. It's now a team rotation, but it kind of worked out because I want to do this game anyway. And the other one is Vlogger Games. They have the same community run. It's run by the same person, Dominic Hoffman. He comes up with these challenges and makes our lives cruel for a month. Well, some people he makes it cruel for like 3 days because they just blitz through the game. Other people kind of take a little bit more time with them. I typically take a little bit more time. I haven't always finished them, mostly because I either get busy or I kind of fall out of the challenge by the end of it, mostly because I see people stop posting about it about halfway through the month, and then I'm like, do I really want to keep going? And I end up just like falling out of it. So I have like 5 save files of community runs somewhere on my phone/laptop, but oh well. But yeah, that's a community run. They're also doing it, well, not Hardy because he's not doing YouTube anymore, but Vlogger, he's streaming it, and I'm recording it episode style, so 2 different things, but to each their own. I kind of doubt that I'm gonna finish this in the month, because typically playthrough series take longer than a month. So we'll see how I like pace it out with community runs coming on in the future months. We'll see. Maybe that's how I like pick up series. So I always have like this first month I might only have the 1 series because it's the only community run. And I might starting in September, have 2 series going where they're both community runs of the past 2 months. But we'll see as as this starts going up, and as when next month starts going around, we'll see how much time I have. Because I am going back to school. Actually, next month I don't start school. It's weird. Normally I start school at like the end of September. I actually don't start until October 1st. So that's chilling. I'll take October 1st. Yeah. But yeah, 5 years gone, and now I'm back. Kind of feel rusty trying to get back into it, but I feel old, man. I feel old trying to get back into it. I don't understand all this technology. No, I'm only 23. I don't understand all this damn technology. Yeah, because I have new software to record and stuff. And I've been trying to record for a couple weeks now, but I ran into some audio issues, and it wasn't just my recording program. It was issues with all programs trying to use my mic, because I had a couple Zoom meetings that I had to use my built-in microphone on my computer for, because my headset mic wasn't working at all. So I've been trying to record this for about 3 weeks. This is like take 8 or 9 or whatever. But I'm glad I waited as long as I did, because now we're not doing a Nuzlocke. And to be honest, I haven't played any Pokemon on my own even that wasn't a Nuzlocke format in a while. It's gonna be so weird because oh my gosh, you can catch Ponyta. Thank you, Drayano. Not gonna catch the Ponyta because not gonna help versus Brock. What was I talking about? I completely blanked. Oh yeah, I haven't done non-Nuzlocks in a while, so just letting my Pokemon die, well, not letting them die, but like being able to let them die and just reviving them is gonna be weird for a while. Until, I get back in the swing of things and I remember how to play Pokemon that's not Pokemon hard mode, Nuzlocke, whatever. So, we'll see. It's also going to be so refreshing to catch what I want, because that's another thing I haven't done in a while. Noise. But that's another thing that I haven't done in a while, is catch what I want and use what I want. I have been forced to, use the first encounter, and since I'm bad at Nuzlocks and all my Pokemon die, I'm stuck with only the 6 Pokemon that I have, 6 or fewer Pokemon that I have alive, except for maybe 1 in the box. But yeah, catching and using what I want, that's gonna be so refreshing. So yeah, we're gonna see how far we go. Probably gonna make it back to Pallet and catch a few Pokemon. Hopefully a few Pokemon. We'll see what we have around. I think for Brock, pretty sure you can still catch Mankeys. You can also get the rod early. You can get the fishing rod in Viridian City. So we could fish. Might try to get a fish, see what fish we have in the surrounding areas. Hopefully a grass type, because I don't know much about the different gym leaders in Fire Red Omega, but I do know that Brock has the fossils. So Kabuto and one star Omanite, whichever one's the pre-evolution, whichever one's the smaller of the Omas, is the one that Brock is. Yeah, the one that Brock has. So a grass type would be good for those because it'd be quite effective. Water types would be good because obvious reasons. And yeah, and Mankey is just also good. Although I was thinking, I don't know if I want to use Mankey for this part, but I don't know when else I'd use Mankey. Because later on, if I want a fighting type, I'll just use a Machop. Although, not many fighting types through the first 3 generations. I don't think so. There's Mankey, there's Machop, there's Hariyama. Yeah, I don't know. The other terrifying part about this game and the way these rules work is it's not just a party Pokemon. It's not just who you use in the gym. It's also all the Pokemon you have in the box that are unusable. So, Drayano has hidden the... Well, not really hidden, but he's placed the starter Pokemon, the regular starter Pokemon, through the first 3 generations as gifts. So, if you ever see an NPC that's not normally there, but you don't want to waste the starter Pokemon on this gym because you have a good team or whatever, don't talk to an NPC that you don't recognize. Because they're probably going to give you a Pokemon and you're probably going to have to throw it away. So, that's going to be a little weird. Because typically, especially in Nuzlocke, you try to get the gift Pokemon rather than the wild Pokemon, because typically gift Pokemon are just better. In this case, they're starters, which are always going to be better than, like, I think there's 1, maybe 2 gift Pokemon before the first gym. And maybe 3. Maybe there's a whole generation of gift Pokemon before Rock. But I don't want to use any of them because, let's be honest, I should be able to get away with a water, a grass, and a fighting type. 1 of each, and then have some throwaways. Like, get Zigzagoon and Sentret or Rattata. You know, get some throwaways because I have to have a full team. So, oh, that's right. My speed button, that sound was atrocious. I don't really need this, but just in case, for whatever reason, I get lost. My phone's going buzz buzz. Nope. Not important. So let's see what else we can get. We know we can catch Ponyta, but definitely not using it for the first gym. But that's good to know for the 4th, because Ponyta would be good. Pidgey. Well, of course there's Pidgey here, but not using that in the first gym. So refreshing not having to catch the first encounter. I thought about modifying the rules and making it more Nuzlocke-like, because I've kind of just forgotten what it's like to just play Pokemon. I've almost always just Nuzlocked it. At least in this version, there's no, losing. It's just a way to, you have to strategize your way through a region. Rattata, I don't think I want yet, because Rattata has some power behind it. Rattata might be good for Misty, because I think Misty still has a Starmie. Rattata, I'm pretty sure we'll know Bite by then. That'll be good, because the problem with most grass types is they're grass poison types, or Shroomish evolves into Breloom, which is grass fighting. And I won't be able to use Elekid. So Rattata and Bite might have to be what I use against Starmie. Especially since Rattata, or at that point Raticate, will probably could, has the potential to outspeed the Starmie. Because Rattata and Raticate are both fast Pokemon. I know there's more cool shit in here. Well, maybe not cool, but I know there's other Hoot, not catching it for the first gym. I know there's other stuff that could help for the, I don't think there's stuff that can really help you in the first gym in this grass. It's just to see what there is and how I'm going to fill out my team. But we shall see. I don't think there's going to be that much cool shit. But we're now level 7. We should be pretty good for the first rival fight, because the first rival fight, like I said, I've already played up until the first gym on my own. I'm gonna drop that playthrough and have this be my official community run playthrough of the month. But another rival fight has the Zubat and the starter, so The Zubat should be taken care of already because we got Jim here with Thundershock. But then Smoochum, well, Smoochum doesn't really have like Powder Snow or whatever. Whatever the move is. So, okay. Anything else? Nidoran female. Definitely saving that. I kind of want a Nidoking for my Elite Four. I think Nidoking load up some TMs on it, and I think you got a good Elite Four member right there. Obviously, with these rules, you have to take one team through the Elite Four because there's no like stopping at a PC in between Elite Four members and picking up new people. So you just got to do it. It's also going to be whatever team I take through Victory Road. And that's the other thing, is strategizing what story events to do in between which gyms. Because once you hit like Lavender Town, it's chaotic with this between the story and the gyms, because you can kind of do everything in that area in whatever order you want. I don't think you have to do... I think the official gym order is Erica, Koga, and Sabrina in that order. I don't think you have to do them in that order. You can do them in whatever order. You can also do a lot of the Team Rocket events in whatever order. Now, the levels kind of determine which way to go, because, you know, there's this thing called the level curve, and you guys know. But so I guess the level curve could kind of tell us what the game intended, but you can also just do whatever you want. So kind of what I'm thinking for that is I'm going to want to run down and do Koga after I do Erica and probably Lavender. So I'm going to do Erica and then Lavender Tower, and then I'm going to run down and do Koga, come back and take care of Team Rocket in Saffron, and then do Sabrina so I can get some mileage out of my Pokemon. I don't want to just like do a gym rush, because that's kind of a waste of Pokemon. You know? I'm also going to try to only ever use 6 Pokemon in a gym. Simply to cut down on waste. That's the biggest reason behind that. Like, I'm only going to catch 5 more Pokemon before this gym, and try to only catch 6 Pokemon before I take on Misty, because I want to have as many options as possible later in the game. One good thing about this being a Drayano game is almost every Pokemon through the first 3 generations is obtainable. There's some few exceptions, including the other 2 starters, Volbeat and Illumise for some reason, or Illumise, however you want to say it. I want to say there's one other Pokemon that you can't get. Oh, there's grasses. This is Viridian. I forgot the name of it. I want to say there's another Pokemon that you can't get, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. And that's a Mareep, which is pointless because I got a gym. Yeah, so... But pretty much every Pokemon's attainable. So that gives you the most options. You're not stuck to whatever's obtainable in regular Gen 3. So that helps. That's probably why it's Fire Red Omega and not just Fire Red. Ooh, but yeah. So I'm going to try to only use 6 Pokemon just so I have as many options later in the game. But sometimes that may be unavoidable because it would involve me like over leveling. I'm still going to try to not over level because that just kind of takes the fun out of it. Even though I can just die and go back into the fight, it just kind of takes the fun to be over leveled and just one-shot everything while you're not very effective. So yeah, I'm going to try to not over level. That could potentially mean that I need to catch more Pokemon because I just run into a wall. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't want to run into a wall. We'll see. Now, here I know for sure I think for sure I want Mankey. Because I can't think... I also want a Zigzagoon. This is a perfect time to waste my Zigzagoon line. Because they don't provide any help, really. The only reason why I would use one is potentially as an HM slave, but I can just catch anything else to be my HM slave. It doesn't have, like... And most likely, when I need an HM, I'll just build my team to make sure I have someone who can use that HM. So I don't end up having... Oh, I got a crit. Well, it's a good thing I don't have, like, a first encounter rule. Also now level 8. This is going to be hard to capture Pokemon because now I'm just going to almost one-shot them. Or not one-shot, but two-shot them. And, you know, half health is not easy to catch. But I also want to use a Sentret. I think I also want to use a Sentret. Because Sentret provides even less than Zigzagoon. Low-key. Like, Zigzagoon at least learns every HM known to man. But Sentret, like, doesn't learn Surf. So that's one of... Well, Surf is actually a good move. But, you know, Sentret doesn't learn that many good HMs. I think I'm going to use Sentret in this gym. Not because he's good in this gym, but because I don't want him later. I know I'm not going to want Sentret or Ferret later. Yes, I know Ron the Ferret, but I just don't think Ron the Ferret's going to do that good. Especially since he's not going to be a Ferret, he's just going to be a Sentret. The other thing that's going to kind of suck is I'm not going to be able to use an Electabuzz. Because there's no way what am I doing? There's no way that the level that Elekid evolves at is lower than, like, 12. And I'm only going to go up to about level 12 for the gym because I don't need to go any higher than that. And we got ourselves our Mankey! And he's already level 5. That's nice. Take a Thundershock? Right? You can take a Thundershock. You can also take a Quick Attack. I'm convinced you can take a Quick Attack! Come on! And I was wrong. Well, gotta find ourselves another Mankey. I think I'm gonna catch myself a Mankey and probably still do the rival fight because it shouldn't be that hard, right? Okay, good. It's a male Skitty. Don't have to worry about its cute charm. I think Skitty I'm gonna save for later because there could be the potential to attract Stall. Because Attract is one of the most overpowered status afflictions in the game. I don't know why, but whenever my Pokemon is infatuated, I just never hit. So, there's Skitty. It's female this time. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. So I could attract Stall. Pretty much anything. Attract, Tail Whip, and then, you know, once Skitty goes, use something else to beat it up. Maybe, I don't know. It's worth a shot. But not right now, because, like I said, I should only need like 3 Pokemon for this gym. Actually, gym is not that terrible of a Pokemon for this gym. Because... Oh, do I even need the Mankey? I have Jim. He can just Thundershock the 2 fossils. They're both water types, right? Yeah. He can just Thundershock the fossils. Alright, never mind. Whoops. Apologies. I done ripped my headset off. Now that we're back, I don't think I want Mankey anymore because I don't need him. Because I was really only banking on Mankey for the 2 fossils, but now that I remember that Jim can take out the 2 fossils, I think I'm chilling. I need a grass and a water type. I know you can get the fishing rod. So after this battle, we're going to end it off. Next episode, we're going to get the fishing rod, catch a water type, catch a grass type, catch whatever filler Pokemon we want, to fill out our team, and that's gonna be it. Hopefully this rival fight doesn't take multiple rounds. It shouldn't, because I have a level 9 Elekid who should be able to one-shot a Zubat, and that'll be it. Well, and they still have to smooch him, but I'm not going to worry about the smooch. Oh, you lived! That's surprising. That 4 HP could make a difference. Hopefully it doesn't, but it could. And smooch him. Luckily, there's not a true rock, paper, scissors triangle with the starters anymore. So I can Thundershock smooch him and do nothing to it. Oh my god, I don't think I'm going to win this. I'm definitely not going to win this. Unless I paralyze it and then it stays paralyzed for like 50 turns. Oh, step 1, paralyze it. Step 2, paralyze it for like 50 turns. Alright. We making progress. This could happen. Oh, paralyzed again. Yo, we gonna get lucky and do this first time? Might get lucky. But of course, it has an Oran Berry. For some reason, my starter came with an Oran Berry, and he had like equipped his Oran Berry. I don't know what the deal with that was. Let us heal, because I don't want to have to come back and do the fight next time, because we're already at like almost 32 minutes, like 31 and a half. So yeah, I don't want to have to come back and do this fight, because that's gonna make this a really long episode. But all right, I can take another one. I think that's 3 more Thundershocks though. That's definitely 3 more. Crap. Might be in trouble. Get paralyzed one more time. Get a crit. Oh, we got paralyzed one more time, and we're gonna do this first try. Woohoo. I have to remember that I can just let my Pokemon faint. That's gonna take me the longest to get over of all the Nuzlocke rules. Because the first encounter I don't think about most of the time unless I know I'm in a new route. But it's that dying chance that's always hanging over your head in a Nuzlocke. But with that, we beat our rival. We've beaten him twice. We're 2 for 2 against him. And hopefully we can stay undefeated against him. I hate losing my rivals, no matter Nuzlocke or not. Well, obviously in a Nuzlocke. But with that, we're going to finish off the first episode of this Fire Red Omega Team Rotation Challenge. Also, the first episode of my comeback. I'm not too worried about my comeback because I had like 20 subs, so whatever. But first episode of a new series here on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe down below if you did enjoy. And I hope to see you guys back next time on Fire Red Omega Team Rotation Challenge. It's going to be weird not ending that with Nuzlocke. But see you guys next time. Peace!